What's up, Virgo? As always, I hope that this video finds you well and in excellent spirits. If you're new here, my name is Mel and I'm the founder of Divine Feminine Works, where I help people unlock their divinity and discover their magic. All right, so this is going to be the October 2022 tarot scope for the sign of Virgo. And that's for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node. All right, so without further ado, let's just jump right in. Let's see what October has in store for you. Okay, we've got two. First card out we have is North Node, and that says future. And then we've got Libra, all right? So that says balance, all right? So there's something about relationships, right? Particularly relationships that are karmic in nature, relationships that you're meant to have. So this could be a relationship, a soulmate relationship, twin flame relationship, if you're into that, if you believe in those things. But it's sort of whatever relationship you're destined to have at this time, I feel like that is sort of going to be the focus of October and your future with that relationship, okay? Maybe you're not even in this relationship right now, and maybe October is about getting ready for this relationship. For those that are already in a relationship, this could be about finding the balance in that relationship, making it peaceful and harmonious, okay? But there's a focus on relationships and how you show up in relationships that's going to be emphasized in October, all right? Let's get some more cards here and see what we have. But there's a big it's like this energy of destiny, right? Is definitely at play, because when we talk about the North Node, right? The North Node is all about our destiny. It's all about where we're meant to go in this life. And there's a relationship, or maybe certain relationships, that sort of align with that destiny. And I feel like October is all about recognizing those relationships, coming to terms with them, finding peace within them, and perhaps making them happen even, okay? Let's get some more cards and see what we have here. Okay, first card out is Two of Wands. So yeah, this is about figuring out where you want to go, especially in terms of these relationships. Like, what do you want your future to look like? What direction do you want to go in? What do you want your relationships to be like, to feel like? How do you want your future to look like? I feel like there's a great deal of reflection that's going to go on in October. All right, let's get some more cards here and see what we have. Okay, we've got two. First card out is Justice, which is all about balance. There could be an emphasis on Libra energy. This could be a relationship with a Libra. This could be also having to do with like marriage, right? Libra is the card of relationships, but in the tarot, it also could represent marriage, okay? Especially like legal marriage, right? Then we also have the Page of Swords. This is about observing and thinking and sort of doing the research. It's also about getting your mind right with respect to this. So I feel like for those that are not married, I feel like October is going to have an emphasis on marriage and sort of being in the right state of mind, the right frame of mind in order to make marriage come about, okay? For those that are in marriages, I feel like October is going to be a month where you figure out what direction you want to take your relationship in. What do you want your marriage to be like? And I feel like it may be a month where you sort of get your marriage back on track. You get your relationship balanced, okay? But by and large, it's about getting yourself in the right frame of mind. Let's get another card here. Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So this lets me know two things. Number one, money is looking good in October generally. I feel like that's just an aside, like a little footnote to this reading, right? But there's also this, I feel like in the months leading up to October, I feel like you've been focused a lot on yourself. It's very independent energy. It's almost about getting your own personal foundation in order. So I feel like when it comes to your own stability, your own independence, I feel like this year perhaps has been focused on that. So I feel like money is looking good in October. I feel like your personal foundation is looking good. You as an individual are in a good spot in October, okay? And I feel like that's important to state because relationships, it's not just about the other person, it's how we show up in relationships. Ultimately, relationships are a reflection of us. And I like this because if you are doing well, right? If your personal foundation is good, that means that the foundation of the relationship is going to be good as well. I feel like whatever you've established within yourself is going to be reflected right back to you in this relationship. And so it's looking good. And like I said, also money's looking good in October as well. Let's get some more cards here. Okay, we've got 2. Yeah, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. This is all about balance also. It's about give and take. You give what you get. And I feel like this is the sort of energy that you're embodying in October. And we also have the Page of Cups. So I feel like when it comes to emotions, when it comes to the emotional side of a relationship, I feel like you're at the very beginning stages of that. I feel like you're understanding the emotions that you have with respect to relationships, whether you're in one right now or not. Emotions are developing and you're learning to understand your emotions and understand how you feel about yourself, understanding how you feel about relationships, and understanding how you feel about the idea of marriage generally. For some, marriage may be in the cards for you. For others, marriage may be something you don't necessarily want at this time or ever. But I feel like you're learning to understand how you feel about relationships generally. All right, let's get one more card with this deck and see what else we have here. All right, we've got the 5 of Cups. So there's a certain amount of emotional regret when it comes to relationships this month. I feel like some of you are reviewing and revising perhaps relationships that didn't work out, maybe aspects of your current relationship that didn't necessarily work out. And I think you're just feeling the emotions of that this month. I think that you guys are going to be reminiscing a lot about the past, again, about past relationships or the past in your current relationship. Sort of reliving some of that regret, some of that sadness, but coming to terms with it and sort of moving past it. So even though I feel like October may be a bit emotional for you in terms of relationships, and you may be dealing with a lot of emotions that pertain to relationships, whether the current one you're in or past ones, I feel like you're going to be able to move forward successfully. And I feel like you're going to understand yourself better, understand how you show up in relationships, and understand what you need to do, how you need to feel in relationships so that they can be successful going forward. All right. So I feel like October going to be a little bit emotional, but I feel like it's going to be enlightening. And by the time October is over, I feel like you're going to know exactly which direction you want to go in with respect to relationships. Okay. Let's see if we need any clarification here. Let's clarify this 5 of Cups and see what this regret and sort of these not so good emotions are. All right. Yeah, I feel like if you guys aren't having dreams about this, I feel like it's sort of stressing you out. Like, it's keeping you up. You're feeling like I should have done this better. I shouldn't have done that, or feeling a lot of regret for past actions, past decisions in relationships, etc. But again, I feel like you're going to overcome a lot of this in October. All right. Let's get one on this Justice card. Let's see what this Justice card is about. Why is this Justice card here? We've got the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about lasting relationships, a lasting marriage, something that you could hold on to, something that is valuable. So I feel like you're working through your emotions for the purpose of being able to be in a position where you can have a very equitable and a very stable marriage or a stable long-term relationship, okay? So by and large, October is about relationships and the future of your relationships, how you can hold on to them, how they can be equitable, how they can be peaceful and harmonious, and sort of getting through some of the emotional baggage that you've been carrying with you, sort of working through it and letting go of it so that you can have a lasting, healthy, and harmonious relationship going forward. Okay. So again, I feel like October may be kind of emotional, but it's not for no reason. It's going to get you in a better position so that you can have a really great relationship. All right. So now I'm going to pick 3 rapid fire style cards, one for relationship, one for money and career, and one as general advice for the month. All right. So let's get into it. First, relationships. I mean, this reading was definitely about relationships, but what else does Spirit have to say about relationships for Virgo in October? That was nice and quick. Forgiveness. All right, so if relationships have been a sore spot, if you sort of fell out with someone, I feel like October is going to be a month where you not only forgive yourself for how you showed up in that relationship or maybe decisions you made or how you acted in that relationship, but I feel like there's going to be an olive branch extended. I feel like a relationship can be mended in October, which is beautiful energy. All right, let's get one card for career and money. How is that? I already said that money's looking good in October, but let's see what else the Spirit has to say about that. Okay. All right, we've got the God. So I feel like when it comes to career and money, I feel like you guys are taking a very proactive approach in October. I feel like you guys are really going to get to work. I feel like you guys are very much in your creative element. So you guys are about creating and being proactive about creating when it comes to money and career. And again, I feel like money's looking really good in October for you. All right. And let's get one last card. Oops. Oh, okay. I got this card here, but I'm going to get another one in terms of general advice for the month. All right, let's get one more. There we go. All right, so this card that we have here, it's fork in the road. So there's a decision that needs to be made. You've come to an impasse in life, especially when it comes to relationships. It's all about what direction do you want to go? Where do you want to take this? How do you want your future to look in terms of relationships? So you've got decisions to make in October. And then we've got the Peace card. This vibes very well with that Libra energy. We had Libra card come out twice in your reading. So there could be a Libra that's very important to you, a relationship with a Libra that perhaps you're in, or just that Libran energy that when it comes to relationships, it's about equity, it's about fairness, it's about balance and finding peace. Okay. So again, October is going to be a bit emotional, but it's setting you up to have some really great relationships. All right. All right, Virgo, so that concludes your tarot scope for the month of October. I sincerely hope that you were able to get at least one important message from this reading. Speaking of readings, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that link is in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy October, Virgo, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.